Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Action Comics number 484. Now, as you know, this is meant to feature the marriage between the original Earth 2 version of Lois and Clark. Now, as you know, in the pre-crisis continuity, there is Earth 1 and Earth 2. I know since DC wanted to revamp things during the whole Silver Age, stuff from the Golden Age was removed and put onto into a future storyline that would have had it revealed that the events from the early DC issues were from Earth 2. And the cover mainly has Superman and Lois getting married and showing off in their fancy wedding outfit. And the story starts off introducing to who Superman is, but it's later revealed to be on a parallel universe, as Earth 1 is the Silver Age stuff, and Earth 2 is the Golden Age. We kind of see how the residents say, "Look, up in the sky! Is it a bird? A plane?" And we kind of see how, it's the Mechanical Marauders. And we kind of see how, a much younger Earth 2 Superman takes them out and has to deal with the Mechanical Marauders. And of course, it's later revealed that a Golden Age villain known as Colonel Future is annoyed that Superman's been taking down his operations, and other villains from the Earth 2 Superman's Rogue Gallery has tried to defeat him, but to no avail. And we kind of see how, on this Earth, the Earth 2 version of Superman works for the Daily Star, which is their version of the Daily Planet. And we see how the Earth 2 version of Lois wants to find out more about Clark's identity, and even uses a special camera. So for those who don't know, back in the early years of filming, you either had these special red lights that were special to do filming, but turns out the filming was a bust. And we kind of see how Lois wants to find out how she's going to get more information. And we kind of see how, Colonel Future gets the help of the Wizard, who's basically like an evil version of Satara. And we kind of see how, he's forced to sit down. And him saying, "Well, if my magic you mean by the ability to make mystifying and specifically unexpected things to happen." And we see that he shows off his skills, and we see how Colonel Future presents him the Wand of Merlin, but he thought that he already had it, but turns out that, Colonel Future swapped the thing, and this one is the real deal. And we see how, the Earth 2 version of Clark saves Lois from getting blasted. And we kind of see how, Colonel Future's henchmen try to get away. And we see how the Earth 2 version of Clark gets ready for action. And of course, as Superman takes on Colonel Future's henchmen, well, the Wizard does a special spell. And in doing so, traps Superman in a sort of S symbol-like summoning, as keep in mind, Kryptonian's weakness is also magic, other than kryptonite. So of course, points out his plans of what to do, and of course, gets rid of Superman, unaware that he got rid of Superman, but not Clark Kent. And we kind of see how, a different version of Perry White called George Taylor wants to know what's been happening with Superman. And we kind of see how, Clark's been a little more successful, finds love with Lois, and eventually get married. So on this Earth, Lois Lane's family tree is a little different from her Earth 1 counterpart, and they end up getting married. So we kind of see them on their honeymoon, and Captain Future's henchmen try to take out Clark, but find out that something's wrong with the weapon, and try to get away. And of course, this is where Lois starts to get a little suspicious, and even finds out that her husband is actually Superman. So of course, after getting back from their honeymoon, being at the Daily Star, which was the original version of the Daily Planet from Earth 2 and the early Superman comics, and after finding some info, gets the help of the Wizard, who's now become homeless in that. So after getting some help in that, and we kind of see how Lois does have mixed feelings about doing the right thing. We kind of see how she gets the help from the Wizard, and of course, after using his spell, brings back Superman, and everyone's kind of surprised that Superman's come back, and Wizard mainly gets defeated, despite his plans to form a new society of supervillains, and Colonel Future, to his dismay, found out that Superman's come back. And we see Superman saying, "Lois, why did you leave the park so suddenly?" "I had to come back here so I could pack." And even points out that, yeah, they weren't supposed to be married, but Clark says that it was meant to happen for a reason, and wants to say that, yeah, you marry Clark Kent, let's see that you get married to Superman. And yeah, unlike Clark's Earth 1 version, his version of a Fortress of Solitude is in the Rocky Mountains. And of course, end up getting married in a Kryptonian style. And yeah, this is the story. So I think this one isn't too bad, but yeah, it does give a sense of happiness to the original Earth 2 version of Superman, because yeah, unlike the Earth 1 Superman that is gonna make a bit more cautious cutbacks, we know the Earth 2 Superman does want to find some happiness for him and Lois. But it does feel off a little cheesy, it isn't too bad. So I think it still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.